Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York. He was in line, or much touted, it seemed, for the role of Secretary of State. Then it emerged that various previous business dealings might make his confirmation by the Senate a problem. So a lot of focus then shifted on other people, people like Mitt Romney, of course, who went to see Donald Trump, spent about an hour with him yesterday. Also going through the door today, the New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Now, this was a man who, another former Trump loyalist who was in charge of the transition team, then abruptly removed from that, and that job was given over to somebody else. It seems that Chris Christie's star may be in the descendant too, so it's possible that Donald Trump, this is speculation, but it's possible that Donald Trump is getting together today the people to whom he has to break bad news, if you like. Well, not much, no. It's pretty white and old, and that's the sort of complexion that we're seeing so far. White middle-aged men is the way it's being characterized thus far. The closest we've come to mention of a woman is Nikki Haley, the South Carolina governor, who at one stage briefly was being mentioned as a possible Secretary of State under the Trump administration. But no, I have to say, it's pretty light on women and ethnic minorities right now.
Right, I want to talk to you about tweets, because
he doesn't know. I mean, 4 tweets, in actual fact, on this very subject, if you include one that was swiftly deleted this morning. No, he's called on the cast to apologise to Mike Pence, the Vice President-elect, for, as he put it, harassing him while he went to a performance of the show on Friday night. And then 3 hours ago, that's 6 o'clock in the morning, Maxine, he tweeted, "The cast and producers of Hamilton, which I hear is highly overrated, should immediately apologise to Mike Pence for their terrible behaviour." And he also, not content with focusing on this issue, which he doesn't seem to be able to give up, he then went on to take a pot shot at the satirical show Saturday Night Live, which has lampooned him quite consistently. He said, watched it last night. He says, one-sided, biased, and not funny at all. This at a time when he's selecting his new cabinet, Maxine.
yeah, this sort of thought detail, would we?
It really is most bizarre. And there must be people, quite a lot of them, in the Trump administration who are just itching to wrench this thing away from his grasp. You can just imagine it, can't you? But he has consistently maintained that it's a very effective means of communication. He says it goes over the heads of a lot of people, the great and the good, and goes directly to his fan base, I suppose you might put it. But this is a man who doesn't really use much in the way of email, but clearly believes that Twitter is an extremely convenient form of communication. Whether or not it serves him well is anybody's guess.
David Willis talking to me.